Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Nicole, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a smoked Gouda mac and cheese. It's a cheesy and creamy baked macaroni topped with bacon crumbs for a delicious smoky, crunchy topping that's simply irresistible. Alright, now one of the first things we need to do is make our bacon crumbs. You'll want to start by heating a small skillet. Once the skillet is hot, I'm going to add diced bacon. And we want to cook the bacon until it's crisp and the fat has rendered. And while your bacon is cooking, it's a good time to get a pot of water boiling for the macaroni. Now we want to remove the bacon to a paper towel lined plate to drain most of the fat, but you want to reserve the fat from the pan. To a mini food processor, we're going to add our bacon, half of the Panko breadcrumbs, a dose of cayenne pepper, a couple grinds of black pepper, and we're going to pulse this to break down the bacon a little bit. And now we're going to add in the remainder of the Panko breadcrumbs and melted salted butter, and pulse a couple times just to combine. Be sure to taste it and adjust your cayenne pepper and salt. And our delicious bacon crumbs are ready to go. Be sure to salt your water very well. And you'll want to cook the macaroni until it is al dente, meaning it still has just a little bit of a bite left to it. Once your pasta is cooked, we're going to drain it well and rinse with cold water. The cold water will help stop the cooking process. And you can cook your pasta several hours in advance or even up to one day. And now it's time to make our cheese sauce. We want to add the reserved bacon fat to the pan. If you don't have quite enough bacon fat, you'll want to top up with unsalted butter to reach the amount required in the recipe. Now is a good time to get your oven preheating to 350 degrees. To the hot fat, we're going to add all-purpose flour and just cook that roux ever so slightly. Over low heat, we're going to gradually add our hot milk, whisking after each addition to a smooth consistency. And the importance of adding hot milk is that it's less of a shock to the flour than if you were to add the milk cold. And as the sauce is coming to a full simmer, we're going to add in some salt, fresh thyme, some dry mustard powder, a little more cayenne, a little bit of white pepper, and finally a dash or two of Worcestershire sauce. Alright, now we're ready for our cheese. So I have a mix of cheese here, smoked Gouda, naturally, white cheddar, and a little bit of Parmesan. I'm just going to save a little bit for our topping, about a half a cup, and the rest goes in the sauce. We're going to go ahead and add in all of this cheese, and you'll want to stir until the cheese is melted and the sauce is smooth. You can go ahead and add a little bit of heat back to it if you need to get everything melted. To our sauce, we're going to add the cooked macaroni. And stir to combine. And just look how deliciously cheesy that is. Today's recipe serves between 3 and 4. I'm using a 10-ounce ramekin today. However, you can also bake it in one large casserole dish if you prefer. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this divided evenly. I will include a link for the full recipe in the description. And we're going to top these with our reserved cheese. And lastly, the bacon crumbs. The smoky, crunchy topping is really delicious here. And into the preheated oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're bubbling and golden on the top. Smoked Gouda Mac and Cheese with bacon crumbs is delicious and indulgent. Now I can dig in. It's so good. I know you're gonna love it. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a great recipe. And we'll see you again. Thank you for watching.